Hello everybody and welcome back to LMM for another one of our 360 degree videos. You join us for the first footplate ride on Jonathan, Hunslet works number 678 of 1898, an instantly recognisable design built for the Dinorwic quarries, and this was taken during the Statfold Barn Railway's delayed Hunslet 150th Gala. It was hoped to have Jonathan restored and in steam for the event, but sadly events conspired against the team at Statfold and the locomotive was loaded onto a flat wagon to be part of the demonstration freight for the event. So enjoy this driver's eye view of what it would and soon will be like to ride Jonathan from Statfold Junction down to Cogan Holt and the balloon loop at the end of the line. Sat in the station opposite, you could just make out Martian, Avonside works number 2067 of 1933, and Seaging, Andrew Barclay works number 1991 of 1931. Pulling our train is GP39, Hunswell Clark works number 1643 of 1930, and Sybil Mary, Hunslet works number 921 of 1906. As we make our way down the line, we can see Isaac, Bagnall works number 3023 of 1953, sitting awaiting its next duty. And as we head down, we pass the static crane, which is a landmark of the railway and instantly recognisable, letting you know where you are, and the points going to the Garden Railway where Roger was running. Overhead and sat waiting for if it was needed is the monster size Plymouth, works number 5800 of 1954. And on the other side you can just make out the site of Burton and Ashby Light Railway tramcar number 14, which was built in 1906, sat waiting its next trip down the line. The tram has been fully rebuilt and has a electric onboard battery rather than the overhead that one would expect. As we continue down the line, we start to go downhill, so the train needs to be controlled to make sure that it doesn't run away. And of course, to our left, you can see the high level line. Jonathan is one of those engines that most enthusiasts had forgotten still exists, and seeing it being part of the event here at Statfold was a huge boon for many enthusiasts to come and see it for the first time. Having a locomotive making up part of the goods train made for some very interesting photos and video as well. Travelling further down the line, we enter Strawberry Fields. This on enthusiast days is often the site of where they do their lineup. At the end of the day, with all the engines together, over to the left, in the distance you can just see steam and smoke rising from the balloon loop. And if you get your view just right with the 360 degree camera, you can almost make it seem as if steam is coming out of Jonathan's chimney. The train slows as we approach Oak Tree Holt, where we pass Hunslet Cloister, works number 542 of 1891, also made for the Dinorwic Quarry, and Jack Lane, works number 3904 of 2005. We also see the platform for the tramway, as this is as far as that runs. With the line clear, we carry on and begin to curve round to approach the steepest part of the line. And you get a good view here of the two locomotives on front working our train. GP39, of course, being a huge favourite of mine, being the first steam locomotive I ever got to drive. Careful driving is needed by the drivers of both locomotives to keep the train under control as we drop down the bank. And by the time we cross over the level crossing in front of us, we're back onto the mostly level. As we curve around again, you get a glimpse once again of the two locomotives working our train. As we enter into the balloon loop, we see Wendy, Bagnall works number 2091 of 1919, and Peket Lyasik, works number 1632 of 1923. And once we bring ourselves to a halt and clear the line, they are free to leave. And you can see them disappearing behind us now. And with them clearing the section, that frees the balloon loop for the Highline passenger service, operated by visiting Hunslet Lille, works number 554 of 1891, with Hunslet Stafford, works number 3903 of 2005, and visitor Britomart, works number 707 of 1899, to come past. Britomart really does have the most interesting whistle attached to it. That's that high-pitched showman's whizzer noise that you just heard. And you can see the plumes of exhaust as they begin their way going around the balloon loop, passing behind the back of the pirate ship. And then reappearing into view, facing the opposite direction as they begin their return journey back up to Statfold Junction. Being a freight train, we are of course secondary to a passenger train, which gets priority over us. And it will only be once the passenger train has cleared the section that we will be given permission to move. And as it rolls away, you can hear the pleasant sound of the exhaust as it begins to work its way around towards the bank. You may have just heard the guard's whistle and seen the flag, which means we are free to go. Some slight slippage there as we get the train moving once again to make our way around the loop. You can also see the beginning of the next spur for the new extension here at Statfold for another railway, which will be going off in the opposite direction to which we are travelling now, which is going to make the operation even more exciting with separate routes, meaning more trains can run during these enthusiast events. As we go around, we once again get a good view of the two locomotives working our train in front of us. So all the way down, that'll be the end of this video. So thank you all for watching, and we really hope you enjoyed riding on the footplate of Jonathan. And of course, a massive thank you to the Statfold Barn Railway for allowing us to attach the camera and for running the event. It was wonderful seeing so many of these engines together running again, and to see things like Jonathan just out in the public eye again. So thank you very much for watching, guys. do check out some of our other 360-degree videos, and for more information on the Statfold Barn Railway, a link to their website is in the video description. We highly recommend you go and check them out because it's an incredible collection of locomotives. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Ta-ra.